In this podcast, I'm going to teach you 3 different ways to play a sus chord. Now, the first one being just a really gorgeous, beautiful general way that I use in all tunes over dominant chords. The second one being a sus chord that I use in mostly ballads when I really want to pull out the heartstrings. And the third one being more of a gritty, dirty, soulful sus chord that I love to use in the blues. My name is Brendan Lowe, creator and founder of jazzpianoschool.com. If you haven't checked out jazzpianoschool.com, definitely go do so because there's so much free education there. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe down below to get all of the free education from Jazz Piano School. And with that being said, let's dive right in. All right, so the first one is going to be just a regular sus chord. So this is essentially one way to play a regular sus chord. Now, this is a G sus chord. I know it doesn't notate it there, but I'm going to have 7, 9, sus, the 4, and 13 in my sus chord. So here's a root position sus chord. And here's a suggestion to voice that. So essentially, again, 7, 9, we have a color, 4, and 13, right? Now, by the way, as I mentioned before, this is actually a D minor rootless voicing. So to find how to voice a sus chord, any sus chord, very fast, you can go down by a fourth and play the rootless voicing of that chord. So if I want to play a G chord, G sus, go down by a perfect fourth, D, play a D minor rootless voicing. That will give you your sus chord, right? So in any tune you want, if you see a dominant chord, like a G7, you can play sus. If you see a B7, sus. 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 Just play around with this voicing. Now, the fun thing about this is if I'm in the key of C, excuse me, I'm still getting over a little cold here. This G sus chord, you can still use the same Mixolydian scale over this, meaning you can still use the key center that you're in, and it'll still sound great. You can just want to emphasize the chord tones, or emphasize the notes from your voicing, and that will bring out the sus sound in your improv. Obviously, I'm emphasizing the C because that's the sus, this 4, right? The suspended 4 in the chord and not the B natural anymore, right? But if I do want to play a scalar motion, I can still include that B natural in there as well, right? In my Mixolydian scale to create a sus or improv over this sus sound. So if you do want to improvise, you can use that. If you're comping, you can use this. So that's going to be number 1. This is just a regular sus chord with a 9 and 13 on it. Now, the next sus chord I want to show you is a really gorgeous sus chord that I use in ballads and different times when I want to emote and pull on the heartstrings. And it's going to be a flat 9 sus chord. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How gorgeous is that, huh? Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever heard? So your flat 9 sus is almost exactly the same as the one I just showed you. But like I just mentioned, all we're going to do is flat the 9. So here's my 9. I'm going to make that an A flat. So if I'm playing a 2-5-1, how gorgeous is that, right? It's just stunning. So pretty, right? So again, I use this in a lot of ballads. Anytime I just want this beautiful sound. Flat 9. Flat 9 with the sus. I have the 13 on there as well and the 7 in the bottom. Now to improvise over this, what we're going to do, and by the way, if you look at this chord, this is an F minor major chord, but I have a G in the bass. So essentially all we're going to do is play an F melodic minor scale, but we're going to start it on G. So essentially we're playing F melodic minor, but we're starting on G and playing G to G, and that gives us our flat 9 sus sound. Right? Gorgeous, gorgeous sound. You can improvise over this. It's just a gorgeous, mystical, floaty sound, that flat 9 sus sound, right? Highly recommend you practice this in all keys. So sorry about my cold, guys. But get it through your hands, right? And just work it through the keys and really work it so you can put it in 2-5-1s, right? D minor, going to your flat 9 sus. And you can voice it however you want. Like, again, just think about it as an F major 7 chord. And you can voice it, you know, however you want. And it'll sound gorgeous, okay? But again, this is the standard voicing. You should practice 7, flat 9, 4, and 13. The last sus chord I want to show you is a great one. Is going to be the flat 13 sus. Now I use this in the blues the most. So flat 13 sus. So I have 7, 9, natural 9 now, natural 4 to create the sus sound, flat 13 on top. Right? Love this sound. Love it. I use it in so many times. I use it in like all blueses. Right, so again, C, sus. Here's a C, flat 13 sus. 7, natural 9, 4, flat 13. You can resolve it to any type of dominant chord or in the blues, right? So this to triad, this to 7th chord. But again, flat 13 sus, I use that a lot in the blues or anytime you have like, you want to get some gritty, dirty, soulful sound. Flat 13 sus. Okay? So let me go over the 3 chords again. Regular sus, 7, 9, 4, 13. Flat 9 sus, all we do is change one note, 7, flat 9, 4, 13. Again, F melodic minor scale, starting on G for the G sus chord there. So a whole step down from whatever sus chord you're playing. And then finally, flat 13 sus, 7, 9, 4, flat 13. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed that. Honestly, practice each one of those through the keys, get them over your dominant chords. Get the motion to improv as well. Start to practice that, and you can incorporate them into all the tunes that you're playing over any of the dominant chords that you may see and grab some really nice textures out of all 3 of those chords. Okay? I'll talk to you later. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Don't forget to go to jazzpianoschool.com to check out all of our free, amazing education, all of the free podcast blogs. We do have a membership if you're looking to take a next step forward with us, get access to over 1,000 different jazz piano videos, playbooks, mini courses, a main course curriculum, success path, and so much more. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@jazzpianoschool.com. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, happy practicing.